Makita brushless drill, DHP486. Don't know if many of you have come across this problem. Just going to highlight it in case anybody does. This is one of the heavy duty Makita drills, the 486. You also get a 481, which is a bit bigger. This is a more compact version. It's a decent drill, it's powerful, it's good, but I don't think it's as good as the 481. 481's a wee bit older. I think it's a wee bit better than this one. But saying that, this is still a decent machine. One problem you will get with this here, eventually you will find, if it slips in the gear. Hear that? That's that slipping in gear. Getting a while of reports of this drill doing that there. Change the gear and it starts slipping. And then after a second or two it goes back to normal. What's actually happening there, lads, inside the gearbox, there's a planetary gear with wee square teeth on it. When it's free, you're on the first speed. When you put it into the second speed, them planetary gears lock together into the metal gear housing, and that's what gives you their second speed. But the gears themselves aren't pointed, they're not like a gear teeth, they're square sections, they're square teeth. So whenever you change gear, they lock together, and that gives you your second speed. But when you initially change the change lever over to the second speed, and that gear engages, when they come together, they don't come together perfectly into the holes. They might go, they're not going to be perfectly aligned, so they might come on just off center, so they'll sit on top of each other to begin with. Because it's a brushless drill, whenever you then go and whack on the trigger, she runs that quick that it can't actually engage the teeth. She'll run over the top of them because the motor's driving them that fast. That's what's happening there. So whenever you can gauge the speed, change the direction, or change the speed mode, give the trigger a wee quick press, and that will not happen. It's a wee bit of a bad design, but it'll do the drill no harm. So long as you're not putting in a big 13mm bit, changing the speed and then just driving her on and listening to that grinding sound. Stop, give the trigger a quick wee press, and away you go. It'll lock in every time then. That's what it's actually doing. The wee them gear teeth, because they're square, when you change the speed, they sort of land on top of each other, and then that motor runs so quick they can't actually get dropped in. Makita should have made one of them either bigger or smaller so they dropped in a wee bit more easily, or else tapered them a wee bit so they locked in better. But you'll get that on a 2 or 3 year old machine, you'll get it in a brand new machine. Every now and again, whenever you change the speed, you'll hear that grinding noise. Just don't put it under load straight away. Just give the trigger a wee press. Only fault I've seen with that there drill so far, the odd time I've changed the switch in it, haven't actually changed any electronics in this thing or fields under warranty or anything like that there. They're a decent machine, they're very good. That's the only problem I've seen so far. So if you have one and it does that, don't panic. Just give the trigger a quick press, and that'll get them gear teeth to lock into place properly. And it's always going into the fast speed. Speed 2, which is quicker. Doesn't seem to do it. Just like that, it locks in again. It's just that initial startup, because them teeth are so square, they just sort of run over the top of each other. That's all you need to do. One quick press and she's sorted.